How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon BDSP Wi-Fi battle. Today we're going to be battling PRWell. He's another YouTuber who does Wi-Fi content, so go check him out. There is a link in the description for him. If you want to battle me, then join the Discord server in the description, and please like and subscribe for more videos like this one. With that being said, let's jump into the game. Alright, here we are. This is PRWell's team. He's got a Manectric, Armeldo, Nidoking, Entei, a Dragonite, and an Empoleon. I'm over here with my new Arbok team. It's got Arbok, of course, Tyranitar, Gyarados, Flygon, Hitmontop, and of course a Rotom, regular form, because I was inspired by that opponent that I fought the other day, so I figured I'd give my own a shot. So, looking at this matchup, I'd say Arbok could probably do some decent work. We can get a few coils up. We can probably wall the likes of Almado. If we get a few coils up, we can also do some decent damage to the Entei, maybe the Dragonite as well. Again, it relies on us getting coils up. However, I'm looking at their team and I'm thinking the only Pokemon that I can really get coils up on is going to be like the Empoleon. So it's going to be a tough one to get Arbok to work here. However, my other team members, Gyarados, etc., they do pretty well here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lead off with my Flygon, and we'll just go from there. And the battle begins. Here we are on Spear Pillar. He's going to lead off with Armeldo, which makes sense as we led off with Goggles, the Dragonite, the Flygon. Alright, so this Flygon particular shiny, it's inspired from Vibrava's shiny because I think it looks so cool. So let me know what you think of it. Let's go for a U-turn. We'll get out of there, and we might actually be able to go straight into Arbok here, potentially. I mean, I think the better play to do here is to go for the Gyarados switch. So I think that's what I'm going to do, really. Gyarados or Tyranitar. Tyranitar can't take an X-Scissor. Gyarados can get the Intimidate off and take one. I think Gyarados is the best play, so let's go ahead and do that. In comes Red Dread, the Gyarados. There he is. The big boy. The big boy. Right, so I think we've got a decent advantage here. He obviously could go for a Stone Edge on the switch, anticipating it. If he does, then wow. No, it goes for a Stealth Rock. That's also to be expected. Stealth Rocks are important, especially when you've got Gyarados and the likes on your team. So, looking at my team matchup here, Gyarados doesn't really have a very good switch in. I mean, if he switches in Empoleon, I could just Earthquake. If he switches in the Dragonite, I could just Ice Fang. So I lose nothing from just going straight from a Waterfall here, as he does stay in to take the Waterfall, which he does, barely. Oh, and we got the flinch! We got the flinch on the Armeldo, that's perfect. Let's just go straight for another Waterfall. They kind of have to switch here, I just don't know what they switch into. Unless they decide to sack the Armeldo, it's always a possibility. Alright, there we go. We're going to let the Armeldo go down to the Waterfall. Gyarados getting a KO. Love to see it. Love to see it. Gyarados is such a beast. Such a beast. I'm pretty sure we would have taken the Stone Edge anyway. But obviously would have been a lower amount of health. So the flinch definitely mattered quite a bit there. Bringing in the Manectric though. Manectric's going to easily wall us. I love shiny Manectric. Manectric is so cool. Such a cool Pokemon. So we've got a pretty obvious switch in here. We're going to go into our Flygon. Flygon can block a Volt Switch, any electric attack. It can eat up an Overheat if it wants to. Pretty good matchup for us. So we're going to go ahead and go there, as they're probably going to expect a Earthquake on the Manectric. So we'll go for an Earth Power. Well, no, not an Earth Power. They're going to switcheroos us instead. Let's see what we get. Oh, okay. So we were both Choice Specs, because that kind of worked out for us. It kind of worked out for us. They know we're Choice Specs now, which is kind of frustrating, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So let's go ahead and go for a Draco, because they're probably expecting an Earth Power, and they might go into the likes of Dragonite. Then again, I think, yeah, we don't want to get Dragonite a free switch in, so let's go ahead and do that. There we go. They're going to withdraw the Manectric. What are they going to go into though? Empoleon? Ah, yes. Fair enough, fair enough. They read me. They knew I wasn't going to go for the Earth Power, because Earth Power, if they switched in Dragonite, that would have been a free switch for the Dragonite to get a Dragon Answer, which is not what we want. So, Choice Specs Draco Meteor does solid amount of damage to the Empoleon. We did get a crit, but even with the crit, it's still a good amount of damage, even without the crit, I mean. So, not too bad of a situation, not too bad. We're going to have to switch out here, though. Probably going to get an Ice Beam to the face, to be fair. Let's go into the Arbok, and we'll see what we can do from there. There we go. We'll switch out into the Arbok real quick, and I'm probably just going to go straight for an Earth Fang, because I can see Arbok being bait for the Nidoking to come out for a free switch. So we don't want that, that's for sure. I just hope they don't go for Scold instead of Ice Beam here and get burned. That'd be frustrating. So they actually go for the Scold. Hopefully we don't get burned on the Arbok. That'd be frustrating. We don't, which is great. Arbok's just like chilling here now. Pretty happy with himself. So we'll go straight for an Earthquake. It should KO the Empoleon from here, but I think they're more likely to switch out, personally. They could switch into the Dragonite. That's always an option as well. Expecting the Earthquake. So what I could do instead is I could go ahead and find a switch in. Let's see. Let's go into Flygon. We go into Flygon again, expecting either the Dragonite or the Nidoking to come in here. I think if they expect an Earthquake, they'll go Dragonite. If they expect something else, like a Coil setup or a Glare, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. Hopefully they switch here, though. I might have just overthought it. I was overthinking it. Okay, fair enough. I was overthinking it. Right. Never mind. What we can do now is we can just go for a Choice Specs Earth Power. If it gets a free switch into the Dragonite, it's fine. We've got 2 Intimidate users on our team. We can deal with it. Let's go for the Earth Power, and hopefully we can grab a KO on the Empoleon. There we go. Go for the Earth Power. Please get a KO. That'd be great. Choice Specs. Awesome. Empoleon goes down. Flygon is a beast. Gotta love Flygon. So, now they can just bring in something like Dragonite. And they can just go for a Dragon Dance because I have to switch out. So that's exactly what the opponent's going to do. I think the play here is to go into Gyarados first. Wait, do we have Intimidate on that? No, we don't. No. We've got 2 Intimidate users. I think the play here is to go into Gyarados first, and then from there we go for, an Ice Fang. I think that's probably the best play. More than likely the best play, to be honest with you. Got the Stealth Rocks in, which is kind of frustrating, and it also depends what kind of Dragonite it is. If it's a Choice Banner Dragonite, then it's a different story. They are a Dragon Dance Dragonite, and they probably have, I would say, Lumberry maybe. Could Lumberry be a thing? Yeah. We haven't seen leftovers, have we? So, probably a Lumberry. Let's go for the Ice Fang, though. And hopefully, we can live a hit from this thing. Unless he goes for another Dragon Dance, in which case, we might be screwed. It's another Dragon Dance. Okay, this is kind of bad. So, he's at +1 attack, +2 speed. It's going to be very hard to revenge kill. Ice Fang does a lot of damage though, which was great, even with multi-scale. That was perfect. So we'll go for another Ice Fang. Hopefully we can live a hit. If we can't live a hit, so be it. I don't really have a good switch in here. They go for the Outrage. That's going to definitely take out Gyarados. 100%. Absolutely. So we've got a bit of a situation here with the Dragonite. Just a bit of a situation. A little wee bit of a situation. What I'm going to do is... it's a tough one, this is. It's a tough one. Just thinking about... Arbok's not really doing too much this game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Arbok and we're going to get in the Intimidate off. Just to lower the blow. Lower the blow on the Dragonite. And I'm also looking at Rotom and thinking Rotom's not really doing much this game as well. So what we might do this next turn is fodder it off. Fodder off. Yeah. Fodder off. I think we fodder Rotom off. We don't really need it this game. To another Outrage, and then we go back into Arbok, get another Intimidate off so that the Dragonite is just kaput and confused. There we go. Go into Rotom, let it go down. Dragonite is such a big threat. Once it gets up that Dragon Dance, you're screwed, basically. You're pretty much screwed. So we're going to go into Arbok again and get another Intimidate off. They are confused, which is perfect. I'm actually tempted to... Oh, no, wait. They're not confused anymore, are they? We'll go into Arbok real quick. Get the Intimidate off, which will further... improve our odds of surviving a hit. I don't think Arbok survives an Earthquake. However, my opponent might think, hey, let's go for a Dragon Dance again. Could work. Especially if I go for Sucker Punch, because Sucker Punch is an option here. I'm going to go for a Gunk Shot, though, on the off chance they go for another Dragon Dance, because they might want to set up even further. As they go straight for the Earthquake and take Arbok out, so that's fine. So, we've still got a -1 Dragonite to deal with now. Arbok didn't do anything really, although the only reason the Dragonite is -1 attack is because of Arbok, so, not too bad of a situation. Don't want to go Flygon because they do outspeed us, which is annoying. Going to go into Tyranitar. Tyranitar is probably the perfect switch here. Definitely the perfect switch. We do have a Sugar Berry as well, so we can take an Earthquake pretty well. However, they might want to switch out into the Nidoking to take a Stone Edge. So, if they switch into Nidoking, we'll take an Earth Power, And we'll go from there. So we'll go for a Stone Edge real quick. Could have gone for an Ice Beam, actually, but Shuckleberry is going to protect us from the Earthquake from the Dragonite. It's not going to do too much damage at all at -1 attack. There we go. Hopefully we don't miss the Stone Edge, though. That's the annoying thing. Please don't miss. There we go. We hit the Stone Edge. I should have gone for Ice Beam. I should have gone for an Ice Beam. Then again, we might be able to catch a certain king off guard with the Ice Beam. So that's always a thing. Tyranitar pretty much walls Entei. So we got to be careful there. There we go. Comes in the Nidoking. Looking amazing. I love shiny Nidoking. It's such a cool Pokemon. So we've got to switch out here. I'm fully expecting an Earth Power. They've got to go for Earth Power. Otherwise, I'll get an Earthquake to the face. So we're going to go into Flygon real quick to take said Earth Power. Flygon, hopefully we don't get red here and they go for an Ice Beam on the switch because that would be frustrating. However, I believe that's a very risky play for them to make against the Tyranitar. You know? Definitely a risky play. They go for the Earth Power. We're levitating. That's good. So we can just go straight for an Earth Power now. And we outspeed the Nidoking. We outspeed the Entei. We outspeed the Manectric. We can get a KO right here, right now. They're going to withdraw the Nidoking. What are they going to sack off? That's the real question. Manectric. So Manectric's coming in. Manectric can't really do anything to us Flygon-wise. So we're just going to go straight for the Earth Power. And it should take out the Manectric pretty easily. There we go. So Flygon's putting in some work right now. However, if the Nidoking is scarfed, it can definitely come in and go for an Ice Beam and take us out. If the Entei will have extreme speed as well. There's the Entei. So we've got to be very careful against this Entei right now because, like I said, could have the extreme speed. Could definitely have the extreme speed. So what we're going to do is we'll go into Dreidel now. Yeah, we'll go into Dreidel real quick. That's the plan. Take an extreme speed to the face like a champ. There we go. In comes the Hitmontop. Dancing about like he owns the place. They're going to withdraw their Entei and go back into Nidoking. Interesting, interesting. And the Nidoking can probably one-shot us. If it's Scarfed, we should live one hit. If it's Life Orb, we won't. And if it's Life Orb, we outspeed with Flygon. So we'll be able to bring in the Flygon to revenge kill. So what we'll do now is we'll go for a Fake Out and a Sucker Punch. So there's the Fake Out. Get a bit of damage off. Nicely done. Sandstorm subsided, which is fine by me. We'll get our leftovers off real quick. There we go. And we'll go straight for a Sucker Punch. I think Sucker Punch is the play here because Nidoking is going to be 4 attacking moves, of course. So we'll go for a Sucker Punch. Does a fair, decent amount of damage as they can go for an Earth Power and, well, do a lot of damage. Let's just say that. However, in this situation, I'm going to assume they are Scarfed or something like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Flygon now. I think Flygon's a decent option here. We'll go Flygon. And hopefully we come in on an Earth Power. If they predict the switch, then kudos to them, they win. If not, we're good. We're good at sitting rolling. They go for a Fire Blast and miss. So they're not Scarfed, but they go ahead and miss the Fire Blast. That's going to be so important because we get a free Earth Power off now. Choice Specs Flygon coming in and destroying my opponent's Pokemon. So Nidoking goes down. However, they can revenge kill with the Entei. And because of that, we're just going to let Flygon go down to Entei. There's no point messing around. We may as well just let it go down to the extreme speed, right? May as well go down to the extreme speed. So we'll click Earth Power, knowing full damn well we're not going to get it off. As they go for the extreme speed, that's going to take us out, of course. So Flygon goes down. You did good, kid. You did good. You did good, Flygon. You did a very good job. So we revealed that he's a Life Orb Entei as well, not Choice Banded. So we know it can switch up moves. What we've got to do here is we're going to go into our Tyranitar. And we're going to hope that we can at least live one attack from this thing so that we can get up a Stone Edge. And hopefully we don't miss the Stone Edge. That's the important part. So we'll go to Tyranitar. We'll get the Stone Edge off right now. And hopefully we live a Bulldoze if they have Bulldoze. If they have Sacred Fire, I guess they don't run Bulldoze. That's fair enough. And did they get the burn? They got the Life Orb. No burn though. No burn. Stone Edge comes through. Easily takes out the Entei, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is the game. So that was a pretty good, fun game. Hacks was definitely on my side. You know, the Fire Blast missed. We got the crit earlier on with the... we got the flinch earlier on with the Waterfall. We got a crit somewhere in the game. I can't remember where. So GGPR, well, that was a fun one. Go check out his channel, of course. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, of course, leave a like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And with that being said, I'll see you all in a bit.